Boundaries. How do we have healthy boundaries? Big question, right? And we're going to go into it today. But first, hi everyone. I'm Allie McPhee of Modern Goddess Lifestyle, a women's health educator. And let's dive into the topic of boundaries today in this video. So when we look at boundaries, this is the perception I would love to offer. Rather than having boundaries be a wall where we're standing our ground and this is my truth and we're creating disconnect, what if boundaries were a way to truly honor and respect the self? And in doing so, we get to truly honor and respect the other person or the other people involved. And to do so, we must understand our yeses and our no thank yous, our nos. Because if we are not clear what is a yes or what is a no, and we're overcommitting, or our maybe, we say maybe, really kind of means no thank you, but we're like maybe, then this creates a lack of clarity for the other person. They're waiting for our maybe to turn into a yes. They're waiting for us to show up. So the clearer we are with our yeses and our no thank yous, and we're able to communicate that in the moment, then we are honoring one, ourselves, and two, the other person, because now they have a chance to go find a yes that is truly in alignment with them. This is a practice actually taught to me by one of my mentors, Monique Darling. She speaks a lot about how maybe is always no thank you. If somebody invites you to something and you feel a maybe in that moment and you can't decide, always say no thank you. You can always come back around and say, actually, my no thank you is now a yes. Is there still space available for me to be a yes? But in order to be clear with our energy and our contracts between people, being able to say no thank you instead of leaving the gray area of maybe and being in that cauldron of uncertainty too long, it just helps to keep things clear between people with our agreements. The second step around boundaries that I really wanted to share is that in order to have healthy boundaries with everything around us, we must have healthy boundaries with ourselves. So what this looks like, and this is something I go to deeper into my online course, Juicy Feminine Leadership. It's a 12-week online program for goddesses that are creatrixes and building their dreams and their businesses, offering their gifts to the world from a truly divine feminine embodied space. So what we look at in terms of how to create healthy boundaries with ourselves means if we have goals and dreams, how are we honoring those commitments? How are we showing up for those visions that we have? Or are we just sweeping those dreams and goals under the rug and saying yes to too many things that are popping up in the moment and not honoring the deeper, juicier yes, the fuck yes that we're here to do on this planet? So making space to cultivate the energy of your dreams and goals is a big way of showing up for yourself and building up inner trust and creating boundaries with the things around you. Because when you know what your yes is and you're staying committed to that, it's easier to say no to things that aren't in full alignment. The second is to honor thyself through self-care practices. If you have a moon time and you need rest before your bleed comes, or you have a very busy schedule and you need more yin time to slow down at the end of the night, to emotionally process, to really feel in your body temple and self-care, make the space to do that. Sometimes we can get into a situation where we're overgiving and we're overdoing because we want to be loved, we want to be accepted, we want to be in service, and it can cause us to feel very depleted and out of our body. And so the more that we create that space in our schedule by saying no thank you, by carving out that time and doing the self-care practices, we're really honoring the boundaries we have with ourselves. And in that space of feeling full, then we can create more magic in the world. So those are the pieces I wanted to share around having healthy boundaries with you all today. And if this is something you're curious about and you wanting to go deeper into developing a sacred no practice, this is something we do in my Juicy Feminine Leadership Program. I offer them a couple times a year. There's an application on my website, moderngoddesslifestyle.com. And I'm honoring you all and leaving you with this question: what are you going to say no to today so that you can free up space to claim your fuck yes, to give the energy to your fuck yes? What are you going to say no to? Or maybe there's something that you need to take off your schedule. But what are you going to say no to? No thank you to, so that you can have that space to honor yourself or work on your creative project or whatever it is that you truly, truly, truly want to be doing. So I leave you with that. Blessings. Loving you all.